Adrian, how was it for you embracing your character in the movie?
Pag binasa mo kasi yung script niya, it's not hard to grasp what the character wants, yung objective ng character. Tsaka yung, si Direk sobrang effortless niya sa pag-guide sa amin ni Ian eh. As in, the whole cast, we're on the same page in every scene. And yung chemistry ng everyone, it's because Direk script and direct guidance sa pagtahe ng bawat eksena, sa pag-execute ng bawat eksena. Sobrang klaro. And pagka kunyari, yung emosyon kulang or yung emosyon nasa mali yung pinupuntahan na direksyon, he will really tell me and Keann or yung iba pa namin mga kasama, mga actor dito sa pelikula, na ulitin natin yung eksena, ganito siya gagawin, ganito. It's not, Direct did a great job in this film. So, not very hard. The challenges, yun nga, syempre allowing yourself to be that vulnerable kasi may mga vulnerable moments dito sa pelikula. And as someone who's always parang perceived to be strong, and ako personally, ito yung challenge ko na to allow yourself to put your walls down and to show the people what you're really feeling, kung gaano ka deep pa yung sakit na nararamdaman mo. Ewan ko, feeling ko sa ating mga bakla, mahirap yun eh. To show that to people, to other people. Kasi lagi tayong kinukutya. So, matututo ka growing up na okay lang ako, malakas ako, hindi ako umiiyak. Or, di ba? Is it just me? So,
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And sige, balikan ko lang si Keann. How was it for you? Yung mga kilig scenes, paano mo pinapalabas yun? Paano nakatulong si Adrian para kiligin?
Pag tumitipik si Keann sa akin, natutunaw ako talaga.
Oh, just how Adrian kasi is a really good actor to the point na he immerses himself with his role. And if there's a scene na kailangan kiligin, but like even if hindi ako sama doon, sometimes kinikilig ako. I saw like a little bit of a sneak peek of the movie, mga scenes. Literal, lagi akong kinikilig when I'm with him because he doesn't really act it out. He actually feels the scene whenever we're together or not. And I feel it's really great on my part whenever we do scenes together because he helps me portray my emotions then. Like for example, he makes a little joke na dapat kiligin ako. He says it so flawlessly na parang talagang kinikilig ako, natatawa ako, napapangiti ako. And then, ayun, I can't really say na it's from my part talaga. Again, ganun pa rin. It's from my co-actor. I really, super props kay Adrian kasi literal, depende rin if baka mamaya na-awkward sa akin si Adrian or whatnot. Pero hindi, there was no awkwardness whatsoever. I cannot stress that enough.
Okay. Second question ko, if you're going to introduce your partner's character to your parents, paano mo ibibida yung character na to get their approval?
That's for me.
For both of you, kung i-introduce mo yung character ni Adrian sa parents mo, how are you going to introduce that character para maging comfortable yung parents mo having him with you?
Well, bilang it's 2020 and people are more open and understanding, and thinking if like my parents are similar to my real parents now, I feel like it would be easy to say na, Mom, Dad, this is Dominique, the love of my life, the person I'm destined to be with. I know it's cheesy to hear, pero bilang my character Luke believes in destiny talaga. He writes his whole spirit based on fate. I feel like that's just being true to who I am and telling my parents na parang, Ma, I love this person with all my heart. And if you can't accept that, edi, you know.
How about you, Adrian? Kung introduce
How do I introduce as Adrian? Bilang Adrian, paano ko introduce Luke Hindi
Yeah.
bilang Dominic, paano ko introduce si Luke. Adrian, bilang Adrian.
Yan, how are you going to introduce the character of Keann?
Luke.
Yeah.
As ano ba, ini-introduce ko siya bilang tao o ini-introduce ko siya bilang jowa?
Bilang jowa.
Kunyari, jowa ko si Luke.
Correct.
Sasabihin ko sa mga magulang ko na matino siyang tao, hindi ko kailangan mag-alala, mabait siya. At katunayan, best friend ko siya. Kasi he listens to me when lahat ng mga issues ko sa buhay, alam niya. Lahat ng mga, I can be myself when I'm with him. Yung hindi, wala akong kailangan itago. Yung lahat ng pakiramdam ko sa maliliit na bagay hanggang sa mga seryosong bagay, yung mga pangarap ko, alam niya.
Keann, about how do you feel now that you might actually be directly fantasized by gays on coming out with this film? And are you okay with that? Can you also tell us if what was your idea of gay relationships before doing this film? And has it changed because of it?
Okay. So wait. Directly fantasizing, meaning like just like minds running wild and everything.
Yes.
Being that I've been part of this. Well, you know, I can't stop every individual with what they want to think. So I'll just accept with whatever happens. But regardless, it's not gonna change my decision in doing this film. It doesn't make me regret doing it at all, honestly, because I know that I'm doing this for something better than what they think is well, whatever they're thinking about. Now, your next question was
Your views about gay relationships before and after this film.
okay. So to be completely honest with you, my views with gay relationships has been very very flexible ever since I was a kid. Because nung nasa US pa ako, my mom already came out as lesbian when nasa US pa ako, and she's the type of lesbian na yung tomboy na nagpakalbo siya, tapos parang medyo guyish yung suot niya, ganun. And I grew up knowing that there was nothing wrong with that. And then one day, because of course I had a father, and there was a point of time that my mom was dating men. But then one day my mom came home and introduced me to a girlfriend of her. And of course I was curious, na parang girlfriend, I thought man, it's supposed to be man and woman. But not everything is in life is supposed to be that that specific. Na parang you're not born put into this world to only love a man only loving women, or women only loving men. And she explained to me how the whole LGBT thing works, and I pretty much understood why and how everything worked, and I accepted it immediately. And throughout the years, I never had a problem with it. I always supported. The past few years of my life, I always went to Pride months, and I'd share the love out there, sending free hugs, free kisses. I'd be 100% supportive. This movie, though it's very inspiring, it's not the reason why I became, I accepted yung LGBT community. I already accepted them way before even BL was a thing. Ever since I was a child, I already accepted it. And to be honest, it was hard. Sa US, mas hindi nila accept yung LGBT eh. Like especially yung mga kaklase ko na they're like, you have two moms, isn't that weird? Ganun. And I'm like, well, no, it's not. As a kid, ang naisip ko, no, it's not, because I get 2 Christmases. Pupunta ako sa daddy ko kasama yung asawa niya. May free Christmas present ako. Pumunta ako sa mama ko with her girlfriend, and I get a free present. I really thought nothing of it, because it was just a human loving another human. And there were times na I would be bullied for it, na parang, bakla parents mo, ganun. Literal, I really didn't care. Kahit ano sabihin nila, opinion nila yun. I was just happy that my mom was happy. I was happy na anyone else who loved, like for example, if Adrian finds the right one, I'll be happy for him. I'll support him. Kikiligin pa ako para sa kanya. Mali mo ako yun. Mali mo ako yun. like my views have already been changed even before this movie was made. I already supported the LGBT community before. And then your last question.
That was it actually.
Oh, sorry.
All right. Going back to the way you made this film, I'm sure people are looking forward for that kiss that you mentioned. How did that feel for you? And compared to your first kiss, was it different? Like, I'm sorry, not to mention names, of course, of your first kiss, but was it different kissing a guy?
To be honest, yes, it was completely different. The feeling was the same, but of course, yeah, I also had to or not really keep in mind, but what was on my mind was that I'm straight pa rin. But again, I'm also open to the possibility that maybe I am gay. Maybe I could be bisexual. And comparing my first kiss to the kiss of Adrian, obviously, so like let's say on a rate of 1 to 10, my first kiss was like 1, and yung kiss namin ni Adrian was like 1 million. Like
Wow.
legit. To be honest, kinilig ako sa kiss namin ni Adrian. It felt awesome. I felt comfortable. Pero I also felt paranoid before the kiss din, na parang nag-toothbrush ako kasi I want to make sure na Adrian felt the kiss din from my point of view. Hindi yung parang ako lang nakikihalik. Parang nag-brush pa ako ng 3. I'm just, okay, I need to make sure my lips are wet, and na hindi mabaho ang hininga ko kasi baka mamaya parang hindi niya ma-feel yung kasi ang baho ng hininga ko. I got paranoid, but when we actually did the kiss, I felt a spark. Alam mo yung parang na-feel ko talaga yung emotion namin during that scene because of the kiss.
All right, thank you, Keann. Now, Adrian, you've heard what he said. How does
Sa
that
akin
feel?
naman, mouthwash the movie talaga to. As in, ito yung pelikula, ito yung project ko na lagi ako nagma-mouthwash, lagi ako nag-toothbrush. Kasi lagi kami magkaharap ganyan, no? Tapos buti na lang talaga bago mag-pandemic namin kinunan. Kasi kung ngayong pandemic, ang hirap nun. Tsaka mapaparaning ka talaga, di ba? Makikita
At
yun sa
maliligwak
camera.
yung kissing scene.
Oh, di ba,
Kung ngayong
Milo,
pandemic,
mami?
ligwak, ma'am.
So, swerte talaga kami. Pero kung kukumparahin ko sa first kiss ko,
Yeah.
walang-wala naman yung first kiss ko. Una sa lahat, nung high school ako, nung high school ako, hindi pa ako out noon. May girlfriend nga ako noon, Di ba?
Oh.
Hindi pa ako out noon, una sa lahat. Pangalawa, kung first kiss sa lalaki naman, parang very casual, very in passing yung feeling that time. And very confused and very tama ba itong ginagawa natin? But this kiss in this movie, sobrang kilig. Kasi syempre naman, Star Cinema, parang alam mo yung treat, parang meron kang Catherine Bernardo moment eh. So nakakakilig talaga ka, nagtunay. Tapos yung itsura nung place, ang daming ilaw, sa ilalim ng stars, gano'n, alam mo yun. Tapos, when I was in high school, of course, I knew that I was attracted. I was attracted to men already, but I wasn't acknowledging that attraction. But this guy, this Dominic is in high school, a high schooler, na merong straight na magkikiss sa kanya, na ang gwapo. So, nakakakilig yun, ma'am. Sobra. Tapos ganun yung itsura ng lugar. So, wala siyang comparison sa tunay na nangyari sa buhay ko. Wala. Wala eh.
Parang what are the reasons na you find the other person attractive?
Sino na?
Sino muna? Sige, Keann muna. Sige.
Okay. Go.
Well, from working with Adrian, the one thing that I can't get out of my mind whenever we work together, there are moments na parang where we work close up, we see each other. I really love his eyes. His eyes are really beautiful. If you guys see his face, no, I swear, If you get an up close view of Adrian's eyes, sobrang ganda na mata niya, nakakakilig. Personality wise, um, I don't know, just everything about him is there's nothing wrong with Adrian. I like everything about him. There's not really anything
Wow.
right there.
Thank you.
May kailangan
And,
ka ba?
it,
May kailangan ba yan? Sa mga
Adrian
birthday ko ba?
reaction.
Just forest cake lang.
Birthday ko
please.
ba? Na ako kay Keann, I appreciate how open he is. And magaan yung loob ko sa kanya. And parang kahit ano nasabihin ko or ikwento ko sa kanya, okay lang. Natatanggapin niya kahit gaano ka negative.
My first question is for Derek. What stand out between the two, Keann and Adrian, para sila yung kunin mo for the leads of your film?
Ano ba? Parang gut feel kasi siya eh. Yung when it comes to casting, it's a gut feeling na parang, if ako personally, parang hindi ko, kasi nga like what we said, na parang ang daming dumaan na tao before dun sa role. Tapos parang meron kang person na binabalikan mo lang lagi. Yung parang after mo magpa-auditions, tapos meron ka lang talagang naaalala yung person. Yun silang dalawa, si Adrian at si Keann. Sila yung person na parang pag iniisip mo yung mga taong dumaan, sino yung pinaka naaalala mo. So yun yung I think yung sinasabi natin parang X factor, no, na parang hinahanap mo sa isang actor. So yun yung meron silang dalawa na parang I felt like sila yun. Kumbaga parang siya si Dominic, siya si Luke. Yun. Hindi ko siya ma-explain, pero parang yun. Basically, it's a gut feel. Yeah.
Okay. For my next question, to Keann and Adrian, how close or for your character in your real life dun sa character nyo dito sa movie?
Ako muna, Keann.
Yeah, sure.
Sige, ako, una sa edad, magkalayo kami ng edad. Ang tagal na panahon na nung high school ako. That was, 10 years ago. Yun. So I find him very young, Dominic. And also, I've never been in love with a straight guy. I've never fallen for a straight guy. That's different. But at the same time, madami din kaming similarities. Yung at the onset, yung sa simula ng pagkabata, medyo mahirap natanggapin ng environment mo, hindi ka pa masyadong tanggap. Na mataas ka mangarap, na porsigido ka sa mga gusto mong gawin sa buhay. Kasi ganun si Dominic. Dominic is an achiever. I would like to believe that I'm trying to be an achiever. So yun po ang difference and similarity. They're very nice. I hope I answered your question.
Okay. Keann.
Okay. With me and Lou, a lot of similarities. Siguro, what I would point out would be yung personality niya. When Direct described Luke's personality, it was almost similar to mine during high school. It was kind of the mysterious-looking guy. Luke does basketball. I used to do volleyball, so parang the athletic type of boy. Love life-wise, I was also very confused of where I was at pagdating sa sa pag-ibig and whatnot, and I'm sure at this point Luke was then. So those are the pinaka-similar things I could point out.
Okay. For my next question, nabanggit na rin kasi kanina na dun sa question and answer na napaka-importante ng kilig dito sa movie na ginawa nyo. So, paano nyo siya na ginawa na maging genuine, na parang hindi kayo ma-awkward sa isa't isa, na parang maging raw or makatotohanan yung kilig na nararamdaman nyo while doing the movie?
Well, I think the pinakamalaking factor of that is yung chemistry namin dalawa. We like Adrian said earlier, na we need to establish a rapport with each other. Yung chemistry importante. We need to talk to each other a lot. That's how we sort of prepared in getting to know each other. And when we did the shooting, there wasn't really much awkwardness. It felt like we were really close friends na who just go to high school together.
How
Totoo.
about
And yung mga scenes namin, walang, alam mo yung physical awkwardness, yung hawak, yung mga scenes na kailangan namin mag-hug or mag-kiss nga, hindi kami awkward dun sa isa't isa. Wala kaming, kami naiiya sa isa't isa, I think.
Okay. Last na lang to cap off this blog con. Why should people see or watch your BL movie? What makes this BL movie special?
Here you go, you first, Adrian.
Ako, it's about time for femmes to have this kind of film, to have this kind of story told. It's about time. It's been a long time coming. Matagal na tayo naghihintay para sa mga femmes. Ito na ang hinihintay natin.
Ako? Because, to be honest, why not? I mean, this whole movie is about falling in love. How do I put this? Philippines revolves around yung mga pag-ibig, yung tadhana, ganun. And this movie is all about it. It's all about the hardships that these two boys go through in order to fall in love. Yung ang daming mga kilig moments, ang daming mga happy moments, may mga sad moments din that allow the audience to connect with the character. This movie, and at the same time, this movie is unique. This movie is new. I mean, it's a fresh pace. Imbis na nakikita natin yung typical natin nakikita na mainstream actors na lagi silang magkasama, lagi silang naka-love team, ganun. It's fresh faces, a fresh story, fresh origin, and people dig true stories.
Then, I think what ayokong siyang sabihin na parang it's only for FMs, it's only for masculine gays. It's not eh. It's for everyone. Kasi I want this movie, gusto panoorin niyo siya. Kung bakit niyo gusto papanoorin, dahil mahilig kayong sa love story. Mahilig kayong, ang gusto niyo ay kiligin. Kasi itong movie to, very, isipin na natin, ayoko siya ginagamit kasi para mas madali siyang maintindihan. It's a star cinema movie with two different characters. Parang we're ino-offer natin siya as a mainstream. Ako, gusto kong sabihin na the mainstream yung taste, yung palette ko. Ito ay isang mainstream movie na kung ikaw mahilig manood ng mainstream, rom-com, Tony Gonzaga, Bea Alonzo movie, I think para sa'yo din tong pelikulang ito. So yun siya, ganun siya ka-general. At ganun mo siya ma-appreciate. So very pabebe kasi yung pelikula. Kung baka magkaroon lang ng misinterpretation. This movie is really as in super pabebe siya. Wala siyang anything sexual. To clear
Inocente.
Very innocent siya. Kasi gusto nating balikan is yung high school young love.
Cool.
Yung feeling nung una kong na-in love, yung una mong na-realize na, uy, may crush ka. Ganun. Yun yung feeling na gusto nating balikan. Yun yung feeling yun yung what we want to, why people should watch it. Kung gusto nyo ng kiligit, gusto nila maging masaya, 1 oras at kalahating pelikula na yun ang ino-offer